Say he had two desks. Nobody complained until I came along. I got elected as a rich person, but nobody complained until I came along. So it cost me billions of dollars to be president, and I am so happy I did it. Because who cares? Who cares? I'm really happy with the job we're doing, and I'm glad that this team and me are here for this horrible thing. I mean, it's a number of people have said it, but and I feel it, actually. I'm a wartime president. This is a war. This is a war, different kind of a war than we've ever had. And when you look at the economics of the war, in the past we used to stimulate to get people jobs. Now we're stimulating to protect people because we don't want them to work, because we want them to stay away from each other. We don't want them to gather, social gathering. So we're paying billions of dollars more than that, so that they don't gather. They don't, because we have to defeat this virus, and we will. But it cost me billions and billions of dollars to be president, and I am so happy I did it.
The question was about stock. Did he sell his stock? He said, I own things.
But what about, have you ever considered supporting the foreign countries who are also fighting this global pandemic?
Well, we do help foreign countries. I mean, that was the other question.
Right.
And I'm honored to help, and the doctor has helped. The Surgeon General is speaking to other countries all the time. They're asking him questions. What do we do? Nobody's ever seen anything like this. They're calling our people all of the time. And yes, I have let it be known that we'll help people, including North Korea, including Iran, and including many other countries.
Meaning we will help our enemies despite our beef.
Two retired
I guess basically it's like that saying, I wouldn't wish this on my own enemy.
Fighting the threat of COVID-19 pandemic at home will never stop it unless we're also fighting it around the world. So financially, is there anything in the stimulus bill, and then are you considering
No, not in the stimulus bill, but we are very much, I mean, we give away billions of dollars for, as an example, AIDS in Africa. We're still fighting that battle. It's a tremendous battle. Tremendous
Damn,
war
AIDS
also.
and
We're
coronavirus.
fighting it here, as you know, in 10 years. Now it's 8 years because I started it. Should have been started before, long before I got here, because they had the answer even before. But we're fighting that battle. We'll be AIDS-free in approximately 8 years. It looks like that is going to happen. We're spending a lot of money, but we're spending a lot of money with other countries. If you look at the aid that we give to other countries, we give billions and billions and billions of dollars to other countries. And a lot of times I say, you know, we could save a lot of money, we shouldn't. And then they come in, I say, what's it used for? It's used to fight malaria. It's in countries that are very poor. It's used to fight AIDS in Africa. It's used to fight many other things, And
It's just you're washing the money. You're stealing the money from the public, the people, and you're washing it by these bad causes. But I do believe that some part of the money goes to those causes in other countries.
And we are giving away a lot in terms of everything, and probably we'll end up economically doing something for other countries. But when I'm presented with these lists, that yes, sir, in Africa we're fighting AIDS or we're fighting something else, I tell you what, I start off by saying, you know, we could save a lot of money, and then by the time they walk those lists into my office, I say, we have to keep doing that. That's humanity you're talking. How about one more question? Yes, please.
You have been watching the daily briefing by President Trump and the coronavirus task force. The president, just during that briefing, announcing a ramped-up response by
Her
the
voice
federal
is harsh
government,
as
and also
shit.
weighing in on the news of the day. The
She don't have that cute. Her
US
voice
Senator
don't match her
Rand Paul
face.
of Kentucky, a Republican, has tested positive for
You're
the
pretty,
coronavirus.
but what's wrong
President
with your
Trump
voice,
asked
girl?
when he was last with Senator Paul, he said it's been a long time. He also talked about the fact that Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart has tested positive for the coronavirus. He misspoke there, calling him Jose. Of course, that is an anchor here at NBC News. He intended to say Mario Diaz-Balart. He wished them both a speedy recovery. Now, as for the federal response, President Trump announcing that the National Guard will be deployed to New York, California, and Washington State, also announcing ramped up equipment and materials to those very same states, including medical facilities, as well as a stepped up partnership between the private and public sector. Honeywell, for example, will be manufacturing those all important masks. I do now want to go to NBC's senior business correspondent, Stephanie Ruhle, has been watching all of this right along with us. Stephanie, what are your key takeaways? And we should inform our viewers that a potential deal, a more than $1 trillion stimulus package that we thought was coming together, there was going to be a procedural vote. At this point, it seems as though no deal tonight against the backdrop of this.
You heard it here first. No deal tonight, guys.
Over the weekend, I've been speaking to business leaders.